should be live. Let me check.
Switch my screens.
Yes, we're streaming Hollow Knight.
We're streaming.
That's right,
Hollow
everybody.
Knight.
Welcome to the Hollow Knight podcast.
Woo! Let's get it going.
God. Wait. Somebody will change that.
We're about to beat up Hornet. Okay,
Sure,
hold up.
I'm not that far in Hollow Knight yet.
I'm getting an ad. Just
Wait,
yeah.
I don't even have the game. Sorry, boys.
Oh,
Should
no.
I play it? I have seen it. So like Thomas played it
That's
previous
really
stream. That was fun. That was fun.
Alright, we'll one of the mods will change it. It'll be fine. Anyways, welcome to the DSEA Ignite podcast. I'm your host, Ben Science. I'm joined by David Katakas, the head competitive of the association. And
Thank
as
you.
our guest this week, we have Quinn Cubicle, president of Party & Co.
Hey, what's up? I'm here to bring the party. How y'all doing?
Starting off good. Okay.
We got the right energy. Let's keep this going. So we got this podcast. We're gonna do a little bit of a live version of the patch notes, but also like a little bit more yap, a little bit more fun. So let's talk about some of the events that have been going on in the association this month. So we've had our open lands, of course.
Where were you, Ben? Where were you?
Yes, this is my bad. As president, I have not been able to attend any of the live events because I shattered my knee.
So wait. Apart from obviously, there's a lot of sympathy for you, but did we get a guy to host a podcast about past events who hasn't even been at these events? Is that right?
That is certainly right.
This is true, but this is why I have my co-host who has been to the events, right?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
He's been there. I'll be
Nah, but
Thank God.
Ben,
you did.
maybe a little status update because what's going on with your knee? Holy.
Okay, so right now it's looking like I have a torn meniscus.
Oh, fuck.
And essentially, I'm gonna get an MRI next week to see like what's up, but like how bad it actually is and how long the recovery time for it is. But as of right now, you guys saw it at the GMA. You loved them at the GMA. We got an upgrade. We got better crutches. So
Good.
I'm using these as my lifeline right now. That's how I get around because I can't really move my knee.
How much are you getting around? Are you even leaving the house at the moment?
I
or is
can't
it
leave the house
that
because
bad?
I live on the first floor and stairs are tricky.
Okay. Oh, hope you recover quickly.
I won't. It's
Yeah.
a meniscus there. I'm gonna be fucked for a while.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
it's a hard knock life out here.
Who's the vice president, by the way?
That's
That
not
would
you
be
guys-
me.
That's
That would be me.
David. Okay, so how do
Yeah.
you feel about this whole ordeal?
I'm having to do a lot of screaming at once, which you may have heard already. Which is normally the task of the president, but I'm fine with
I'm
it.
very sad I'm missing out on it because I love screaming.
Yeah. Ben's biggest grievance in the whole thing is he
Yeah,
cannot
I'm just
scream
like,
at the
I'm
land.
not
cannot
seeing
scream
people,
legally.
Nah, getting out of the house, nah, having a going to class, nah. I miss screaming at people. This is
fair,
what I'm
that's
missing
fair.
out on, bro.
I will say
Ah.
David has been doing a fairly good job at screaming.
Fairly good.
But yeah, he's been doing great.
This sounds like there's room for improvement.
I just
Ow.
know that you would come in there with like a couple decibels extra. You know, that's
true,
all.
That's true.
That being said, though, David, phenomenal job. The presentations have been pretty good. So
Well, thank you. Yeah, because our last lance, of course, has been a little bit of a team. We started off with what was it? The general overview, of course, of our
Information.
association. Yeah. And last thing we did teams, and by the looks of it, actually has had competitive. We have a lot of teams this year, so it's getting quite busy, which is fine.
Oh.
Okay, I want to, because I haven't looked at these. A little
Okay.
peek behind the curtain of the team formation. We had a lot of
Please.
people ask about this specific game during the OVA. And
Oh, God.
I want to know, how is it looking for a potential Rainbow Six team this year?
You're a Rainbow Six team. Well, if you're interested, be sure to sign up. That's what I can tell. Right now, there is no such thing as a Rainbow Six team yet.
So if you're
Unfortunate.
interested in Rainbow Six, if you're one of the people who asked us about it at the OVA, please sign up for it.
Looking a little bit scarce right now. There are
But-
some interested people, yeah.
Well, are there any other games that may be unexpectedly receiving a team? Would you say?
For the other games category, maybe like Konrad actually was suggesting a speedrunning team, which he's assembling right now himself, because that's not going through the official sign-up form, but a speedrunning team. That could be cool. Otherwise,
So is that just like, you know, picking a game and just like having the people try and get the best time in it, or like are there
I
specific
guess
games that you have on the docket?
Interesting. People couldn't get enough of the house battles, I guess.
I
Just want to
think
do that
so.
all year long.
I think
Ah,
so.
okay.
Well, maybe also like team game speedruns. That could be fun to see as well.
Ooh, I want to see like a Halo Lasso speedrun. I want to see that happen. Who's crazy enough to do it?
Who knows? Definitely not me. But we have some dedicated people. Who knows? Yeah, speedrunning team, or actually, Overwatch might be one that's actually returning this year.
Cool.
Oh,
Didn't expect a lot of signups, but there are maybe enough for a team. And of course, your standard League and CS:GO and Valorant, they are actually quite popular, which is
more
cool to
popular
see.
than last year.
For the selection teams, yes. Because like the
Wow,
selection teams, of course, have been closed right now, and they are actually quite populated.
Hmm.
So we'll see who gets out in the end. That would be fun to see.
That's good. And it's great because you guys have already also found a coach for the selection teams, being me, of course. I am looking forward to coaching the best of the best and just making sure that we actually, win the DSL this year.
We go
See,
in.
the boys.
I know nothing about anything team related, and I'm pretty sure the context clues have given me some insight on your coaching
Like-
capabilities, Quinn.
What are you talking about, bro?
Tell
Just
me
wait.
more.
Just wait, in a
I
couple
didn't know.
Just wait in a couple weeks. I'll be listed there at the top of DSEA Red
Okay.
because that's where the coach goes.
All right.
Okay,
Coach
self-confidence. I
Quinn.
like it. I
Coach
like it.
Quinn. You love to see it.
That's all it is.
God.
Alright, gentlemen, I have a question that I have to, I'm thinking about this all week. I had to put it to you. We are, of course, the Esports Association, and there's a hot new game out right now that a lot
Oh,
of
God.
people have been playing.
Did I miss something?
What is
know.
it?
Deadlock. Have you guys gone
Oh,
to
is
play
it
yet?
is it the Overwatch thingy, kinda?
Overwatch X League game? Yes.
Yeah. I have not played it, but there was an open beta, right?
Yes, it's going on right now. I've been
Oh.
fortunate enough to play it with a bunch of my friends, and I was wondering if you guys had any thoughts about it, if you'd seen anything about it.
I have seen shit about it, but I have not
Okay,
played
like,
it.
enough to form an opinion, or you wanna hold
No,
off
not
on
really.
that?
Oh, yeah, more like that. No, Overwatch. I've played it a lot. Deadlock, not. I've seen it, but I've heard mixed opinions about it. So I'll just wait and see how other people like it, and if it's good, then I'll give it a try as well.
Ben, by the way, apparently your mic is kind of quiet.
Yeah, I'm working on
So maybe
it.
you can look into that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean, it
just
was.
upped my
I feel
game.
like a game like Deadlock was bound to happen, right? It's the format of like a MOBA, if I get it correctly. Like it has
so
lanes and
it has
stuff that you
lanes
can
and
push
stuff.
to, but it's more like the hero shooter genre. The overlap. I can only think of at least Smite, but
Yeah, it makes
That's
perfect
quite different.
sense because if you look at how successful Valorant was, Valorant obviously I remember when that was coming out, people were saying this is CS:GO X Overwatch, right? I still use that to describe it to people who aren't familiar with the game or anything. So, I think making another very popular game being League and Overwatch, crossing that over, it makes a lot of sense. I think in that way it was indeed bound to happen. This is the most positive I've been about League ever.
It's not even League. Come on.
Yeah. No, I know that's as close as we're getting.
But maybe an
Okay.
interesting question when something like this, when like a game like this comes out that seems to have some sort of potential for interest within the association. What does that make you guys think about as a board? Do you feel like this might be something that should be a last moment inclusion for like a team possibility, or how do you how are we gonna test the waters and see whether there's some interest and we should do something with this?
Like I think that because the game's still in beta, like it's not a good idea to include it yet. But like we can definitely like organize some lits maybe or something about around that. Like some not like an official team. I think it's too early for that. Like let's first wait for the game to release. You know, like I think in the
Deadlock
gaming
Customs at
community,
Introland. Holy dogheart.
I
That's
think
so
we're
Tim.
always saying,
I
you
would,
know,
yeah,
like,
people would love that.
don't do
Oh my
like
God.
pre-orders and stuff like that. People love to like say like, you know, wait for a game to come out to fully like give it money and do all that stuff. So let's wait on that to make a team. But for as of right now, I've been playing a little bit, and you know, it is very fun. It is very fun. I might actually hop on Deadlock Customs at Interlon if I can make it over there with the crutches.
I'll carry you. I'll
Yeah.
drive to the front of your house. I'll grab you and carry you down the stairs and
It's
bring you
gonna
to
be like the
Introland.
last 5 minutes.
We,
of Lord
we,
of the
we're
Rings.
doing it.
Well, you have 4 limbs. You got 4 other board members. I don't see a problem.
We can carry you, Ben.
Yeah.
Carry you
You can't
IRL.
carry the ring, but you can carry me.
Yes. No, we'll be fine. But no, Deadlock at Introland would actually be really cool.
I think that's a great idea. I think a lot
Yeah.
of people would love to see it, and also a great opportunity for people who haven't gotten to play it because I think, you know, if the game actually like gets a bit more polished up and like, you know, receives maybe a couple more characters and like, you know, actually gets to finished release, then I think it can be very popular, like also in the association.
Yeah.
There's actually
agree.
one more game I want to talk about because like Deadlock is kind of hype at Introland. But did you guys know about Lockdown Protocol? Have you guys seen that game?
No,
It's
what
like
is
the
this?
the
Tell me about it.
first person Among Us. Look it up on Steam. It's
That sounds
actually
scary.
fucking
Wait, that actually
with-
sounds kind of
with-
terrifying.
it's with shotguns and whatever you can shoot people.
It's Among Us, but Doom?
Yeah, sorta.
Lockdown Protocol. Okay,
It
it's
does
$10.
look
Though.
pretty sick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
$10. That's the issue with it, but
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's-
okay. So
I've
the
seen
art style
people
is
play
a
it,
lot
it's
more
really cool.
cutesy than I thought.
is that the space FPS Among Us? Yes, certainly.
But I think that's a fantastic idea because, you know, spending $10 for a game like this when you know you're immediately gonna play it afterwards actually justifies it for me in my mind. And then maybe after that, like custom lobbies could be created on Discord and stuff way more
like,
often.
this is
Problem-
definitely one of those like Friday night games, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
In the PC
yeah,
with the
exactly.
boys, and then it's just like, yo, heard
God.
about Lockdown Protocol, and they hop on, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Hell yeah.
fun.
Heck yeah, that's the thing. But I never end up buying these sorts of games because then I'm like, when am I gonna play this with people? I need to make sure that people are gonna play this with not wasted €10. That's where Intraland comes in. We know for sure that there's gonna be a lobby. People will put down the $10. I think. Hell yeah, I'm down.
I think it's done, and also if you can just get like, I don't know, like 8 people to buy it, then you can like just, you know, ask them to help. Like if you organize like a lit or tournament or whatever.
Yeah,
just,
maybe.
like,
That's
Definitely.
you know,
nice.
allocate a time slot at Interlone for it. Then
Looks
you
funny.
can not even need to buy it, and you can just like hop on and try it, and then hopefully buy it so we can get bigger lobbies. It does look super interesting.
It does look really funny. It's interesting that you mentioned this because I saw a different game that sort of looked like a new Among Us, which was Dale and
Dylan Dawson's. Yes, I was gonna bring
Yeah,
that up as
Okay,
well.
wait, now I need to look this up. What's it? Dale Dawson?
It's called
Dale
Dale
and
and Dawson's. Yeah,
Dawson.
sorry about
It's
that.
like it's like
Stationary
Among Us,
supplies.
but then yeah, it's like Among Us, but then in an office setting. So you have like slackers and workers, and there's one manager who can fire people.
Bro, what?
Yeah, it has so many like small mechanics that like you can, for example, you can call somebody working at a different office and then their phone starts ringing and they can pick it up. Anybody can pick it up. It's really funny. It has proximity chat. It looked really
So
really
there's a
cool
lot
to
of
me.
what the Among Us mods do, just like built into the base game.
You could say, yeah, you could say so. I think it has like different roles and stuff. Yeah. There's just more you can do. It's like a little bit more of a Gmod inspired game, I feel like, where you can just interact with lots of things and just kind of mess around a
Yeah,
little bit.
like the office environment like this, it does scream like Gmod, like Prop Hunt, or like Gmod just custom maps. Like you have a lot of those maps in Gmod as well, but this also looks interesting. Though I'm not gonna lie, I like the previous one more.
Yeah. I've just seen more of this one, so that's why I was surprised to
Yeah, same.
see the other one. But the Lockdown Protocol also looks really interesting, so would love to try either of them at Introland. Anyway, speaking of the like tournaments and stuff at Introland, we didn't actually go over to the lits that we had at the LANs, which I think were definitely very
True.
noteworthy.
Oh yes.
Because I
We did
love
cook up something.
the creativity that has been going into those, and I'm hoping that you guys will keep that up.
It's been a lot of fun to come up with those ideas. You know, like me and Pablo, we did Gameco last year, so like we brought a lot of that energy back into the tutorials, just to like, you know, do that shit again, essentially. Like we just sat down for the tutorials, like how can we make this fun, how can we make this interesting? Because I remember like when we were doing like tutorials in our year. I mean, I can't say too much about it because I skipped all of them. But I didn't feel drawn to them. So I wanted to be like, you know, what would draw me in if I were a new member, like right now. And
Playing stupid rule games.
yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen me do anything over these last 2 years? Like it's got me all over.
True.
No, but I love that.
Playing games the way it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. When else would you do that if not with like an association of people who like the game as well? Like you're not gonna do that by yourself. Like, yeah, sure, we can set up another League of Legends tournament, but you can play League of Legends at home. But suddenly when you say it's League of Legends with blindfolds, then you know you can't really do that
becomes
at all.
interesting. It becomes a lot more like, okay, I gotta try this. There's a draw to this now.
Don't spoil too much, Kane.
Write that one down.
Write that one down.
We were talking. Me and Quinn were talking
any game that would
before
work
the
with blindfolds?
podcast about this. It's just like we're gonna let something slip we're not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. Spoilers. Nah, but League of Legends wouldn't work with blindfolds. But what if it's like, what would even like a rhythm game or something? That'd be kind of interesting.
How about League of Legends
rhythm
with
game?
rhythm game controller? Like, you know, I have like the fucking big ass taiko drum. You can do that.
Yeah, if you could map that to like
You can map
keyboard
that.
buttons.
No, there's like there's an app that you can map like controller or any like other types of input to keyboard controller or to like buttons on the keyboard. So if you have that app going in between, you could legitimately play something like League with a rhythm game controller.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
Wait, are we cooking something on the podcast right now?
That would be kind of interesting. In any case, I like the fact that you guys are just doing something interesting with the lits. Yeah, it's something different, and I think it will leave a good impression on the people that attend the LANs. So.
I mean, last two lits were kind of nice. A lot of attendees for the lits, and that was cool.
Maybe we could do like a slap battle or something.
Slap battle?
As one of the lits. Yeah, where like you slap.
IRL slap battle?
Yeah, have you guys seen those tournaments?
Oh no!
Is
like
that where they're holding on to like the things like this, like because they need to keep standing?
Yeah.
With all the chalk on their hand, they just go.
Yeah, dude.
I think it would go against our terms, but
it would definitely go against. Yes, it would.
What?
It would.
Why would our terms go against like a professional sport? What? Why would that go against our terms?
Ben, time to change.
Time to change the IR, boys.
No, the problem. I think what Tim is saying is right though. It sounds hilarious. Nobody would participate.
Funny as fuck.
No, I look. If I could walk, I would fucking participate.
I don't think you need to walk to slap somebody. We can just carry you to your space. And then...
I'm gonna fall down immediately, though. Like, I can't get a good
You'll be
foundation.
fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just prop me up!
Exactly.
Every
I
time I
love
fall down, just let back up you go, please. Please.
I love it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Really trying to pull this back from the
Sure.
slap for
Great
Oh,
lit
goodness.
ideas so
Okay,
far.
But, you know, Quinn, we did invite you as the president of Party & Co. on here because we wanted to know a little bit about Lustrum. Like, what are you guys like? If you can tell us anything about the upcoming events and what the idea for like the vibes for Lustrum are going into the year. We've just started,
damn.
so what's going through Party & Co.'s mind?
You know what? Wow. That's a lot to unpack there. You know what? Let's start at what's going on through our minds. Let's start with that. That's an interesting
Let's
question.
go.
What's going on through our minds is that we really want to make this a year worth remembering. We want to make it special compared to the other years, and we want to do that for everybody. So we really want to make all of the events and stuff that we do accessible for as many people as possible, and throw some throwbacks in there to like previous years. Kind of try to encompass the last 5 years because that's what we're celebrating in a way that we've survived another 5 years with the association. Let's see if we can do another 5 after, to be determined, of course. But yeah, it's all of us are really excited about it, and we're just hoping to pass on that excitement to the members that will hopefully be attending our events. Are you guys excited about it?
Sure,
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
I've seen the plans, and it's looking quite cool. I love the ideas coming up from you guys, and will be fun participating, I think.
I really love the gym badge idea that you guys are doing.
Oh,
Like Pokemon, my
that
favorite
goes hard.
game,
That goes hard.
and I think like having the gym badges is so sick. And I'm really sad that I'm not gonna be able to make it to probably at least the first event.
Yeah.
The whole no walking thing, but I hope that everybody else has a good time with it. Because
You have a good
So
excuse.
sick.
You have a good excuse, David. There's someone in your background, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, Ben, you're excused. For everybody else, though,
Oh,
come to the first event. Come to the first
my
event.
God. Bye.
Hi, David's mom. I'll take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the first event and kind of what the philosophy is behind it and what it's going to be.
Okay.
The announcement is coming out tomorrow, if everything is going according to plan. And hopefully you guys will get to know all of the information tomorrow. You can already find a lot of information on the website right now if you're really, really curious and you want to put in some extra effort. And just to immediately address the question of Tim in the chat, it's happening on 5 October, and there has already been a save the date been sent in the WhatsApp and the Discord announcement. So if you scroll back a little bit, you can find the dates for most events already, which you can keep free if you want to get those badges. Of course, maybe you might miss like 1 or 2 events, and that is, it is what it is if you miss one of them. But we will probably towards the end of the year introduce some methods to get badges that you may have missed in not a very convenient method probably. But just to make sure that everybody has a shot at getting
now
it.
you've made the battle pass worth it for me. I'm gonna be running that gauntlet.
Yeah, heck yeah. I mean, I want the battle pass, if you purchase it, that you can go in with the expectation of getting the badges, of course, because that's like really the fun part of it, and I hope that they don't disappoint. So anyway, the first event, what it's going to be. For our very first event, we want to bring the competitive side of DSEA to everybody in DSEA.
I like it.
A lot of people, we have a lot of people who love playing in tournaments, and they do that regularly for whatever game they're good at, whether that be League of Legends, Smash, or CSGO or whatever. But there are also some people who aren't necessarily good at any one type of game and miss out on the competitive side of DSEA, or of DSEA Ignite, sorry. And we would love to give the opportunity to those people as well to attend an IRL tournament that in like the same sort of style as, for example, a Smash Brothers tournament would be that's organized by us. and make it accessible to them as well by, instead of focusing on one certain game, making it so that you sign up with a team, so it'll be a team tournament, and
Ooh.
participating in a bunch of different games. So I think we have like maybe I think more than 10 games in any case. I might be like 15 or something that are on
Wow,
the
that's a good
that are on
bit.
the roster.
Also well-known games, or is it just like?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
so like I said, we do want it to be the competitive experience. So they aren't like games that are like super troll party games or anything. They are definitely
Okay.
the more popular games like League of Legends, like Trackmania, stuff that's being played within the association. Um, but there's a big chance that when you're playing, you'll be playing against some other people who are also not at a super high level in the games, and yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. The whole theater hall will be full with different setups,
Ah,
and
nice.
every team will have like a little timetable for themselves, which shows them to like which setup they need to go and which teams they need to face at every part of the of
Awesome.
during the day, and it'll be like a whole day, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to, if you are in the winning team, you will win some awesome goodies. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be a really fun time. So I hope to see
Alright,
you guys and all of chat there as well.
I have a question for you, Quinn, and it's coming out of chat from Conrad. Surf Fallen, is it in there?
In the in the tournament. You know what? It's not on the docket yet, but I will write that down as possible suggestions
Okay.
don't, quit.
for the
No,
dream.
no,
I
no,
have
no, no,
no
no, no,
idea
no, no,
what
no,
Sir
no.
Fallen is. Can you like tell like this? He said it in response to Jump King. So is it anything like Jump King?
Yeah, it kind of is a little bit similar to that. It's like a platformer. It was part of the house battle, so yep.
Ah, okay. That explains it a little bit.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of people. Do we got any mods in the chat, by the way? Uh, 'cause I think
We kind of
we
need.
have,
He's going hard.
yeah, we have somebody in here who, I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Anyway, so
Anyway,
like what the tournament like how many different like genres of gaming are we like hitting on this?
we're trying to cover pretty much all the bases. So
Okay.
have a MOBA in there, have a shooter in there, have a more tactical game in there, a racing game, whatever. Just like, yeah, a bit of
Okay,
everything.
I know there's a small group in DSEA who probably like who wants to know this very thing. Is there a chess part in this? Have you included chess.com, chess the game, FPS
Current-
chess even?
Currently, yes, chess is one of the games as we have it planned out right now.
There's some
So-
people who I know who are gonna be very excited about that.
Yeah, I hope so. I just hope that there's something there for everybody, so that everybody comes and has a good time. And the whole idea is that you come with a team, and you will be kind of sending out certain people of your team to participate in certain events against the other teams. So you don't need to play in everything. You kind of play to your strengths, and for the most part, you can cheer on your other teammates, which is a lot of
Just
fun as well.
playing Pokemon IRL.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I
Then I
switch
send
it.
out you.
Exactly.
Nah.
At
Okay,
least
that's
you're
cool though.
battling on
That's cool.
Switch style, not set, so that you don't like choose somebody and then they're locked into it.
Ooh, that would be a
I don't
fun
know what
ruling,
we're
huh?
playing. Woo.
Yeah, they get defeated. You can't swap them out. I mean, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, you guys will see all the rules and stuff. They'll be sent out tomorrow. And if you're curious, please have a look. And yeah,
Apparently,
spread the
Team
excitement.
UA is gonna
I'm
beat,
excited,
is
I'm
gonna
excited.
beat at least me in all of them. So
That's a fair point.
I believe it. I'm not that good at video games.
But
Yeah.
actually, let me think of like you guys. I was not there at UCB versus the world, right?
Yeah.
What game did you pick, Ben, and how did it go?
I picked Fall Guys.
Okay.
I was defeated by only two people, two B9 members. So
Okay. Okay.
only board can beat board is what I'm on at least.
Okay. Okay. Now that's fair. Okay, so he doesn't lose in all things. So you have a chance, Ben. Come on.
If Fall Guys is on there, I just gotta hope and pray that Safe on the Market are participating. I want to
good,
say I
good.
want to still call bullshit on that Mark victory because we were on the swiveler and he got behind the fucking machine somehow, so he had no threats to deal with. Meanwhile, I was running for my life.
Skill gap. Skill gap.
Oh no! This guy wrote skill gap on my whiteboard when we had our last meeting about my knee.
Skill.
Salt in the wound.
Nah, but Quinn, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Like the games. I hope it turns out to be great actually, because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
the LUSTRUM events.
Appreciate
And
I hope that you guys can keep up the same energy and the same hype for all of these events because this one sounds really cool, really good idea. Hope that obviously the execution, the hardest part, because there's always like about 17 things that are going to go wrong.
But actually, the theme of Lustrum was Fireball, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay.
Oh, true.
Haven't talked about
How
it.
does it? Yeah, how does it cooperate with this tournament? Because I think you guys have thought about this. Am I right?
Right. Yeah,
Um,
that's a great question.
that is.
Or is
fantastic.
it secret? That's also.
I will say that for now it is. Not going to spoil anything too much with that.
Okay. Okay.
You can expect the theme to be coming back throughout our Lustrum events. Just a small heads up though, this is probably one of our least themed events.
Okay.
To
Fair.
give you a little bit of a peek into the future, our next event after that is going to be an online event, which is a little bit reminiscent of the during Corona times when we were playing like Werewolves online, where everybody was participating from the association. It was just
Blood
an
on the
absolute
Clock
blast.
Tower online.
Exactly like that kind of game, and it will be themed a lot stronger after the Lustrum theme.
Every night
So,
you have to
yeah.
take a fireball shot or what?
I was about to ask about this,
How did
where
I
does
think
the
of
drink
that
come
yet?
in? Where
Yeah, how
does
did
the
I
drink
think
come
of
in?
that? The drinks they come in at the gala and another
Well,
event.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I
Oh, no
do
worries.
have to ask about like Fireball, obviously cinnamon whiskey, alcoholic drink as well. How do the individual members of Party and Co feel about that drink? Like, does anybody actually like the drink or? Because I feel like you guys had it in the reveal trailer, like it was in there. So
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question, Ben. Let's start off. Why do you ask? Is there a reason to assume that we wouldn't like the drink?
look, I have several friends who like when I tell them I like Fireball, they're like you are insane. So I
Really?
felt the need to ask.
I think it's pretty good. I don't think I've heard anybody
Good.
complain. We've taken some shots of it, and yeah, people, yeah, we like the drink. Although the the theme came more from, fireball, as in a circular, spherical
Not the shots.
object that is has been
What,
lit.
you guys aren't
on
raging
fire.
alcoholics? This is news to me.
I know, right?
The
But
4
yeah.
mana deal 6 damage card.
Exactly.
I don't care how big the
Yeah,
room is. I said I cast Fireball.
exactly.
4 mana, deals 6 damage, or I think there's an MTG fireball as well, which is
Yeah,
like
that's
two
one
mana
red
or
and
something.
X. It's
Oh,
one
one
red and
mana.
X, so you can pay X amount of mana and do X amount of damage to a target creature.
Right.
Fuck out with the Hearthstone shit.
Oh my goodness. So I feel like that. I feel like at some point there has to be like a party and co like D&D where you guys all play wizards and the only spell you have is Fireball, and just see how quickly that's really that's gonna be a skill of DMing at that point. Of like, how do you make anything last?
That's a great question. You know what? That's a great idea. We thought about D&D as well. It's not currently at one of the events that we've planned, but maybe there'll be like a smaller thing that we do at some point because it would fit with the theme very nicely. So I like the idea. Only fireball only run. I mean, we can do like
Oh,
Baldur's Gate. Doesn't that? Can you do like a fireball only run in that?
I'm sure there's like a mod because it's like
Yeah.
a big meme in the
Every-
DA community. So I'm
Everybody
sure
can
someone
just
made
make
it.
their own wizard, you know, play as 4 and just
Right?
have a rule for yourself that there's only fireball allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but like, do you have enough like fireball? Like, because fireball is a higher level spell. So like, do
Oh,
you
I
have
see,
it
I
at the
see.
start?
Then you just do the cantrip fireball.
That's
Hmm.
firebolt.
Yeah, firebolt. Same.
Firebolt. You firebolt until you get
Ah.
fireball.
Come on.
Can't you like start your character at like level 6? I think when sorcerers get it.
I have
Eh?
no clue. I actually haven't
I
played
don't know. I've never played
but yeah.
Baldur's Gate. I only know the D&D part of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have started about it. I thought at least one of you guys would have played it, but
I
None of
have.
us
I
have
have. I've
played
played Baldur's Gate.
oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't actually know. Like in the normal game, I believe you can't, but there are a lot of mods which let you do
Yeah.
lots of stuff.
Baldur's Gate is a very nerdy game. It doesn't surprise me that there's a lot of mods for it. I
Yup.
think like the nerdier the game is, the more mods it's gonna have, because like you
Oh
know,
well.
all the skill points lie in that direction.
That makes a lot of sense actually. I love playing modded games. I've been playing Slay the Spire recently, and of course the top mod is a waifu the Spire, where you just
Oh my
turn
god.
all of the enemies into anime waifus.
Oh, of course.
It's not quite the top mod, but it's up there, and it is not even a part of me that's surprised. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's just
Don't even look at the like top 20 Baldur's Gate most list. You'll be
it's just like everybody's
Compared
naked all the time mods, like
thing like that. Yes.
oh my god. You know, like as long as I've been on the internet, I should expect this at this point. But every time I still somehow have like a semblance of hope, and every time I'm disappointed.
Yep, right.
It's
Right
like it's
there with you.
always just horny.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Okay.
Horny is eternal.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Speaking of excitement, do you guys have any fun
It's a
events
great-
planned
it's a hell of
that
a
you
segue.
want to talk about?
This is a whole
Yeah.
other excitement we're talking about.
Like,
There's-
you know, I can go on and on about LUSTRUM events.
Apparently, I came into this with more unhinged energy than you guys were prepared for. Because I'm supposed to be the host, and Quinn is pulling this thing back. We need to give him the keys to the car. He's driving this thing.
Hey, yo. No worries.
Okay.
But yeah, as a member, I'm curious. What are you guys cooking up? What's going on behind the scenes?
I mean, obviously, you know, we're cooking up Intelon. That should be, you know, that's one of our biggest events. So we're cooking on that as hard as we can.
Where's that? Like medium rare right now, or?
I mean, you know, it depends on your taste, because you know people have different tastes in steak cookage. So I personally, this is a lie by the way. I like medium rare.
How do you not like medium rare?
Wait, what?
I'm vegetarian, David. I've never had steak.
Okay, that makes sense.
Point I completely forgot about.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I was
Okay.
waiting for that to process on David's, and it
Yes.
didn't land.
Didn't.
But there's a sweet spot for DSEA events, with DSEA Ignite events.
Yeah, well
Getting
done.
that wrong. Well, I mean, the thing is, when it's well done, you're missing that little bit of student scuffness. You know, that is sort of
Okay,
our
yeah.
trademark energy at this point. So I think like the DSEA events, they gotta be like a little bit before well done and in between. Like I'd say medium.
Medium done. Medium done.
Yeah, like medium
so
done.
Is medium rare hot, like longer cooked, or
Hot
less
garbage.
lo-
That's
less longer
that's
cooked than well done? Where does
less.
this? How does
medium rare is really short.
Damn, how to
okay.
say you're vegetarian without saying you're vegetarian? That's
I
crazy.
just ask questions.
Yeah, no, good question.
Ask
Good
questions.
question.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
No, but it's cooking. Yes, it's cooking. Still cooking. Unfortunately, we'd like to do it a little bit earlier, but due to some circumstances with X, yeah, we all know the drill.
It's the classic. If you're new here, you'll be caught up soon enough. Don't worry.
Let's talk about the fun things about X for a second. if you have an X Pass, you can go to the ticket hours, which are pretty fun.
What are ticket
And
hours? I've actually never heard of this.
there's no way that the freaking president of the association doesn't even know what you can do with an X
I
Pass.
don't look.
It's like it's 80% of our value proposition because that's where all your money goes basically when you're a member of Ignite. You gotta sell them the X passes, man.
Look, I feel like this just shows how good I am at yapping because I don't even know this and I still yap around it.
Anyway, ticket hours are where somebody who knows stuff, like explains and does something physical with you for like an hour, like not like inappropriately. I mean like teaches you how teaches you how to like do
back to the inappropriate.
like how to do judo or like taekwondo or something or like spinning class or something.
How to game. When ticket class how to game.
Yeah, I mean we could probably set up our own ticket hours.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just
At some
like,
point.
I feel like Quinn is sinking his own ship at this point.
No. Everybody understood what I was talking about.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Yeah.
I was right there with you.
Yeah.
Non-inappropriate stuff.
Yeah.
I was right there with you, not
I gave
inappropriate.
the disclaimer. There's no confusion to be had. Anyway, yeah, you can do quite a lot with X. You can also like rent a music studio and stuff, and or, like book
Which
it
we
when
did
you have.
for the practicing for Hala last year.
Yeah.
I assume you guys do it every year. Like when you.
Yeah, I don't remember if we did anything like Khala dancing related last year, to be honest, but we might do that again this year with the Lustrum. So yeah.
It's definitely very fun to like be part of like the practices as well. Last year, I wish it had been a better song, but it's it is what it is.
A better song?
Explain.
What do you mean?
For the Gala, like because I was there with Mark, we were practicing singing a song, a very
like the
specific
troll
song.
song.
Yes, and
What do you mean a better song, bro? Say that to Mark's face. See if you dare.
If Mark was here, I'd say it to his face.
Okay.
It's a good ass song. What are you talking about? Okay, one
Look,
song right now. What song do you want to sing? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I only like no rap songs, so I would go.
What song do you want to rap?
Can't Stop by Rustage.
Never heard of it, guys. Anybody in chat heard of that? Is that gonna be a
That's
good
what I'm saying. You're
one?
not gonna have heard of it, so like
Okay.
I'll say it. You won't.
All right.
You won't rap WAP. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that's fantastic. We're writing that down for Lustrum.
We're writing that down.
Ben
Oh
is
fuck!
rapping
Wait, did I
WAP.
just agree to this?
Ben is rapping WAP. Okay. That's fantastic. Okay, is it WAP? Okay, yeah, that's a fantastic song, right? What is it about?
Hey, David, you want to take this one?
Nah. I'll do some Rammstein or something, you know.
That's not what I meant. You want to tell Quinn what WAP is about?
Okay. Anyway, is a rap. I think Ben should know it. That's what I'm saying. Ben.
Look, I know it, but I
is
wouldn't
a-
like volunteer to do it.
I'll
Get
get
arm
out of
onto the
all this.
candy, yeah. That makes sense. I don't think it's very TOS.
Maybe.
Oh,
If you quote it, it's fine.
Wait, TOS,
No.
like the automat doesn't do quote, like in quotation marks are clear?
No.
I was about to say, that makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
Anyway, we're coming up here on the end of the podcast already.
Oh damn. This
Yeah,
goes fast.
time flies,
Dang.
so...
I still wanted to talk about pranking my grandparents. All right, well, we'll just have to save that for next time.
Is there anything else you guys want to quickly mention before we get up out of here?
No.
No, we dug a pretty deep hole on this one already.
Well, Ben, if you rap WAP, WAP, I'll do some Rammstein. We go like the dikke titten, you know that song?
I think I do, yeah. Anyway.
So Lustrum, guys, the Lustrum Pass. Don't forget to buy the battle pass. It has great value. You get some badges in the badge case, like Ben had mentioned before. It's going to be really fun. You get exclusive socks. You get discounts to all of the events, and I think right now we've sold about 30 something. So there's like 15 left or so. Get on that if you want it. It's a really good deal, and I think you would love to like compare your badge case to everybody else, see how much you've collected and stuff. And yeah, uh, it's a good deal. Like I'm not saying this to for my own gain or the gain of the association. I'm saying this for you guys, so you guys don't miss out on a
Alright.
fantastic opportunity.
Thank you, Quinn. Make sure to keep an eye out for Interlon whenever that happens. And Quinn, thank you for being on here as a guest, our first guest for the first episode. It's great having you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And my co-host David, thank you for being here. And thank you to you guys in the chat for rocking it with us. It's been great to hear you ridicule me. And, no, mostly me, actually. And I hope to see you guys next time for the next Ignite podcast, which will happen in a while. We'll actually have an announcement out for that one. Anyways, we're going to get up out of here. I hope you guys have a good day. And make sure to get the LUSTRUM pass and sign up for Interlon when those are out. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ben.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.